What can you tell us? What did the minister say?
Good morning. We are here at the Beitbridge border post today, but we're seeing the situation being different. Unlike in the past few weeks where we have seen heavy congestion that has been experienced daily here, today it's a much quieter Beitbridge border post, unlike in the previous days. With us here, we have got today Advocate Bongo, who's leading the Portfolio Committee on Home Affairs, to come and monitor the situation on a fact-finding mission here at the Beitbridge border post. Advocate, good morning. Tell us what is the purpose of today's visit here?
Good morning to you and to your viewers. We are here responding to what has been a humanitarian crisis, which as a portfolio committee we have called on government to close these borders until such time that we have a conversation between the two governments, the one of Zimbabwe and the one of Mozambique, in trying to deal with the situation at hand. So we're here to take reports on what might have happened between the time of Christmas up until now, and to make sure that we develop quite more policy positions that will assist in terms of ensuring that whatever has happened here 2 weeks ago does not happen again.
From your engagements with the local authorities as well as the police, what have you managed to deduce from what has been going on here?
Like I said, we're here to take the reports about the people who have died, about the situation that has happened, but also to monitor as to what happened to the people that were here, because you'll know that there were a lot of people here. So we want to check what might have happened, but we also want to develop a collective strategy under the stewardship of the Border Management Authority, wherein all the department that works here come together under one roof and plan together in terms of what must happen going forward.
It is not for the first time that the country has been experiencing this kind of problems, especially here at this port of entry, being Beitbridge. What are we going to see happening? What's going to change? Or what's new things that are going to be done apart from what has happened in the past?
What is coming new is that our observation of the area is that we need to have what we have already agreed as a policy, the one-stop border post. That is one. Two, we need to enroll the act that we have already passed as Parliament, Border Management Authority Act. The President has already signed a proclamation to implementing that specific act. That act will be a force multiplier in dealing with the borders of South Africa, because it brings about 7 to 9 departments who are operating in this area under one roof, and it will codify about 39 pieces of legislation that control areas like Beitbridge. So we're here to monitor those things so that the Committee of Parliament sees for itself what improvement must we do in the interest of the people of this country.
Following the announcement by the President last night that the borders have been closed, we know that in this area the borderline is very porous. What are we likely to see as measures being taken to try and curb the illegal crossing of foreign nationals or people into both countries?
We have engaged with the Defence Force to bring a force multiplier in terms of the airplanes that must move around, checking those kind of situations and curbing them, because the situation that we have seen before we come in here, before the Speaker sent us here, it was very, very dangerous. But the Defence Force is coming handy to bring the aeroplanes to monitor the situation from a helicopter view, in ensuring that the people from Zimbabwe goes back to Zimbabwe. But I must say that our commitment of building a better South Africa is still our commitment of building a better Africa and a better world. So whatever is happening here, we're just trying to protect the entire territorial integrity of the people of South Africa, and all our brothers who are here will then find a coordinated way of dealing with the problem after the engagement between the Parliament of the Republic of South Africa and the Parliament of Zimbabwe, in terms of finding a legislative strategy of coordinating and cooperating with one another.
As we're coming here to the border, we've seen some vehicles, light vehicles, including the trucks that are waiting to cross the border. Are people who will be heading northwards allowed to cross over into the north following the announcement yesterday by President Cyril Ramaphosa?
As the President has said yesterday that we are stopping this kind of arrangement, but as it relates to the business agreements and the trucks that must go in, they are still allowed in terms of regulation 3, and they will continue as normal. But the movement of people who want to come in and out has been stopped, and we are here to try just to make sure that the implementation of what the President has announced yesterday moves smoothly without any interruption, and the humanitarian crisis that we have seen last week, it's no longer in place.
Advocate,
thank you very much.
That is the leader of the Portfolio Committee on Home Affairs, Advocate Bongo, who is leading a delegation on a fact-finding mission here in Mosina, the Beitbridge weather post, one of the busiest port of interest in the country. We have seen in the past few weeks and days a humanitarian crisis that evolved here, where a number of people also lost their lives while awaiting to cross the border into the north of the African continent.
Thank you so much for that update, Jabulani. Advocate Bongo, they're saying they're protecting the territorial integrity of the country of South Africa.